I just want to stream just for a little bit, short stream just to see, show you guys how I do some audio editing. I got my nephew sleeping in the corner, so got the headphones on, but y'all can hear. All right, here we go. By the way, I just want to point out that this song is a complete joke song. Okay, so take nothing serious out of it when it comes to lyrical content.
To my game. I don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. If she spend the night, and I'ma dig a straw in that ass like cocaine.
We're gonna do some pitch correcting because I am not known to be the best singer or even in the top 1 million. But I make a hot track. Maybe. So we start off by quantizing everything because Cubase is terrible and makes it so that you have to quantize so that shit gets lined up, but whatever. Let's play.
I don't do it.
Let's make that one note.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her. I'll give it. I'll give it.
Off. That should be.
But.
That don't sound awful, so we'll just keep that.
I'll give it to her if she need it.
Alright, we're gonna delete all the little shits that's gonna just cause artifacts. So that'll cause an artifact.
Yes.
This right here. Sounds like a chainsaw. Oh, you can't even see that shit. Sorry, guys. Let's move this over. Yeah, last time I did that, you guys couldn't even see anything.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be it. Split. Anything that doesn't really make a note just ends up causing artifacts, negative artifacts.
That's. Yes.
Don't need that. Alright, so zoom out a little bit. You hit tab to switch from pitch warp and segments. And I have my zoom in set to G and H. I don't know why. Let's go.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. If she spend the night, and I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
And this is off, so.
I'ma stick.
This is a cut.
That's like cocaine.
You're gonna hear dogs barking all over the place.
If she spend the night, and I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
There we go. And now, some of these are all over the place, like this one right here. So I'm just gonna select all of them, straighten pitch just a little bit. This one I might straighten a lot.
I don't do it.
This one too. This one sounds funked up. Should have probably recorded that. side of that, we're going to make that the left side, and then the next one is going to be the same thing. Let's go in, get in here, pitch warp, delete anything that sounds like it's going to be bullshit. You have to be under segment, or you can't do anything. For deleting and, you know, adding notes, stupid. They could overhaul this system, make it way better. Call me Steinberg. I've been using this for a long time. I know what sucks about it. Right, so there's only one for that one. All right. Let's quantize, because look at it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? There should be like just a button, like snap to quantize. Like, why isn't there? There should be a button. Like, I shouldn't have to do this. What the, like, that should be for later. But whatever. Fuck it. Quantize, and let's start listening. I already know that stuff. Oh, also, you should be able to somewhere put in the key of the song. Like, especially for people that, you know, aren't great with musical notes, they should be able to grab their piano and figure out the key of the song, and then just fucking have a thing that says like A minor. That would be great. And then every other key that's not in A minor would be blacked out. Which, I don't know. Whatever. Just another tip. Call me, bruh.
I don't do it. I don't do it. But I give it to her, she need it. I give it to her, she need it. But I don't do it. If she spend the
Man.
If she spend the night.
Let's see. I'm doing awful with that. Lazy.
If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a then if she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine. Then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
See, now this cane is like that's like cocaine, rain. So I don't want it to be all the way down, because it'll sound
like cocaine.
It sounds like cocaine. So I'm gonna, you hit shift, hold shift, you can drag it up just a little bit. So it's not like super perfect, but it still gives that drop, and it still hits the note that you want it to hit.
That's like cocaine.
There we go. Now we're gonna zoom out, stretch the audio a little bit, grab this, stretch the audio a little bit more, and play it.
I don't do it, but I give it to her, she need it. If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
Right here we got like some artifact. It's gonna be a backup track, so I don't care too much. If this was a serious song, we would either re-record that or see if I can edit it enough to fix it, but right now I don't give a shit. Alright, now this is going to be this is right, left. We're gonna turn these down just right now to about what, let's do -8 for now. Just to see where we're at. And then you always want to listen to it solo when you're done editing. That way you can hear any of the mistakes that you made without the music masking it.
I don't do it. I don't do it. But I give it to her, she need it. If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like coke. I'ma stick a straw. I'ma stick.
Why the fuck would I do that? I was tired, alright? I was tired.
I'ma stick a straw. I'ma stick a straw. I'ma stick a straw. If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine. I don't do it, but I give it to her, she need it. If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
Now there's like no effects on this, I think. Well, there's no reverb or anything.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. Yeah, she spend the night, and I'ma dig a straw in that ass like cocaine.
Alright. So let's see what we did, just so I can go over it. I have preset tracks, make shit easier. So for this one, I'll just solo it. Show you guys what I did real quick. So I add a compressor. I don't like compressing too much on this type of vocal. Might compress it a little bit more than I did, but rap vocals I compress a lot more. Just compressed it a little bit so that this doesn't blow your ears.
I don't do it. I'ma dig a straw in. I don't do it. I'ma dig a straw in that ass.
No, we don't want it to be a lot different, but we also don't want it to be too crushed. So, yeah. So I mean, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. It's just whatever sounds good. Usually for vocals, it's between 2 and 6 ratio. You know, so you're not crushing everything. You have a little bit of dynamics threshold. You could put it down all the way, but if you start hearing the breaths, if you put the threshold too low and the breaths are as loud as the vocals, then that, you know, the threshold's too low. That's just a little trick. If you start hearing the breath, watch, I'll show you. So if I go,
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. Yeah, she spend the night.
See, the breaths are as loud as the vocals, so, you know, that means that everything that has a signal is getting bumped up to where it is. So we don't want that. We just want to compress a little bit. I'll even compress a little bit more than I did before. Probably put it in 17.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. Yeah, she spend the night, then I'ma dig a straw in that ass like cocaine.
Alright, and then, so the makeup you could usually do by yourself. Auto's fine for right now. If you do a lot of, if you're doing a lot more than, you know, anything under 20, negative 20, you're probably going to want to do your own makeup to get the volume back up. The attack, I always use a low attack for vocals. Low attack, hold, I only want it just a little bit so it doesn't fluctuate in and out too much, and then the release, same reason as the hold, I just want it to go so it's not fluctuating, and you only need a 30 millisecond analyze because it only needs to see just a little bit beforehand. If you have it at 0, there could be pops and things, so that's that. That's what I do for compression on vocals, singing vocals. I wish there was a microphone. Like I use the Kiwi, the blue Kiwi, ballin' ass microphone. I just got it actually. It's really, really good. Way better than what I had before. But I wish there was a microphone that had like subtle compression in it, so that way the signal before it gets into the computer is better. Because the more you process in your computer, the more it degrades the audio. So I wish I could figure that out, but no one makes it. Maximizer. I put a maximizer on it because I didn't feel like it was loud enough or thick enough. So I wanted to put the maximizer on a vocal. A lot of people put tubes on it, but I don't like the distortion of tubes. I actually hate the distortion of tubes. So I don't do it on vocals because I want the vocals to sound clean unless I'm going for a specific distorted sound, then I'll just use a distortion. So I don't like especially the ones that are already in Cubase. It's just stupid. Yeah, you can learn all about maximizers some other place. I mean, I really don't even know about them. I just play around with the knobs on the maximizer, 2 fucking buttons, and to see what sounds good. Now the exciter is important. It's by Ozone, the one I use. I'm sure there's better ones because this one takes up a fuck ton of resources. But the exciter, the exciter gets this shimmer at the vocals, especially when you're putting it on. Like I do a lot in the mids, highs, and it gets this shimmer. Like I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's like this high like harmonic that you get at the top end. So let me play this.
I don't do it.
And I'm gonna shut it off.
I don't do it.
You might not be able to hear
But
it
I'll
over
give it
YouTube.
to her, she need it. If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
I can't even explain it. It's just like it has this shimmer on top that it just makes it. I don't know. It's I don't even know what it's called. ASMR. That, you know, like those. There's these videos where people just whisper and crunkle shit in their whatever. There's a reason why they do those videos, is because it like makes these like tingly feelings happen when you're listening to it. Go check it out. You'll see. In your brain, like your brain gets like these little tinglies, and I feel like the Exciter does that when you have when you push the high ends up a little bit and you get that like it just creates this feel good feeling, and you guys might want to try that out. Like, go look at those videos that I just said and just like listen to it. You'll understand what I'm talking about. And for the EQ right now, I just got this mic, like I said, so I'm still working on the EQ. I just don't want the crazy sibilance to be in, so I dropped that a little bit. Drop it at 17,000, whatever the fuck hertz, just because it was a little bit too much, and then I boosted up 4.7. Really easy. And I might actually drop the lows. Let me see. Hold on.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her, she need it.
But it's not really
If
needed.
she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
So I could do like a little low cut, but it's not really needed. And then the last thing I didn't do, which I do want to do, is if you hear
I don't do it,
the S's,
but I'll give it to her, she need it. If she spend the night.
Because of the Exciter and the way I EQ, the S's become a little crazy. So I want to add on the lead, I'm going to add a Fab filter, Pro DS. And then, just for right now, I'll use the male wideband. And then you'll see what it does.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her, she need it. If she spend the
Now
night,
if I take it all the way,
then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
watch this.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her, she need it. If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
Like, there's no S's,
I don't do it,
but we don't want
but
that.
I'll give it to her, she need it.
So we'll go back.
If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine.
I'll go about 7. Drop this down to about 40. Let's see.
I don't do it,
There we go.
but I'll give it to her, she need it. If she spend the night,
Yep.
then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like.
And then we're going to right click this, copy Fab filter, and then we're going to put it on the other 2 tracks as well. So DS, right click, paste, same thing here. DS, right click, paste. Now this is the raw vocals without any extra.
I don't do it, but I'll give it to her, she need it. If she spend the night, then I'ma stick a straw in that ass like cocaine. I don't do it.
Alright, so now what we're going to do, real quick, what time are we at? I didn't want to make this too long. We're at about 20 minutes. So I'm going to create a group track, add group channel. It's going to be a stereo. It's going to be a hook. It's bottom. Take it up. Put it right here. Put this in a folder. Add folder track. That's another stupid thing that doesn't go in the track. I think 8.5, Cubase 8.5 fixed that, but whatever. I don't have it. So the outputs are going to go into group, group, and group. And then we're going to take this, and now we're going to add effects channel track. We're going to add a reverb. We'll do reverence. And let's just see how that sounds. That's good, but it's just way too much. It's a nice sound.
Don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. If she spend the night, and I'ma take a scar in that ass like cocaine.
And then I'm going to add one more. Oh, is Joe watching the stream? You got viewers? Man, we ain't got no viewers. Alright, let's wrap.
Don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. If she spend the night.
Alright, so let's add another effects channel track. We'll add delay. It's going to be a stereo delay. Then we'll go in and do stereo spread. And we'll make it 4, 2. And let's just see how this sounds. Go to stereo. So we want it to not be triplet, we want it to be 4. And then we want that feedback to be a little bit more, a little bit more. Let's see. Two, and then alright, so let's turn this down a lot.
Don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. If she spend the night, and I'ma take a scar in that ass like cocaine.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, so that's the basic version. Oh, John Michael's calling. What's up, man? You're on stream. What's up, man? You're on stream. Say hi to the stream, baby.
Hello, stream.
Damn. All right, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm actually working on it right now. I just did a little bit. I'm actually done with this. Actually, let me just stay by your phone. Let me call you back in 2 minutes. I just want to end the stream. I just wanted to show off a little bit of how I do the editing, but I'll call you in just a second. All right, bye. All right.
Don't do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it. If she spend the night, and I'ma take a scar in that ass like cocaine.
Okay, so what I'll probably end up doing is I'll add an octave below that. Don't do it, but I'll give it to it, you know, and then maybe an octave above. And I might actually add some harmonies, shit like that. But that's basically what the chorus is going to be. I'll probably also turn this up.
Don't do it.
That right there, so this will probably end up getting duplicated, and right here will probably end up being much louder. So, nope, not that one. What is it? Right here. Maybe. Because that's the whole point of what I'm saying. So it'd be like.
Do it, but I'll give it to her if she need it.
So I'll probably end up doing that too. And yeah, then I'll do the verses and things like that, and I'll do all that on my own time. I'll probably do something about mastering eventually, but for now, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see. As always, if you don't like the video, please give it a thumbs down. Dislike the shit out of it so I stop making this shit. Another remix is going to be coming soon. Maybe I'll stream it, maybe I won't. But yeah, if you guys got you guys got anything you want me to talk about, let me know, because the reason why I'm doing this is because I want a dialogue. I like making music, but I don't like making music by myself because it gets kind of boring. So I thought, got a little bit of an audience at the Studio Cloud YouTube. So if you guys enjoy it, let me know, and then we can start creating something together. All right, man. Peace.